The Durian Heat, bringing big ideas and critical opinions in Southeast Asia.
Welcome back to the Durian Heat, where we discuss critical matters from Southeast Asia. Now we are at the last segment of the Durian Heat, and we are still having conversation with Tim Fernandez, who's the founder of Live and Inspire. Now this time, let's hear how he has ventured himself into other areas.
It all comes under the same banner of social innovation. So there is not one project that we do is the same. Every other project that we pick up is different. So there are lots of projects that we're working on. Actually, I forgot to tell you that we actually just finished a movie.
Oh, movie.
Yeah, we developed a movie, but we're basically marketing that movie. But we worked with.
You developed as in like you produced the movie.
We produced the movie and
now you're a filmmaker.
No, I'm not the filmmaker. There's another filmmaker on it. But what we did is. Friends to Mankind initiated the movie, and Friends to Mankind is basically another organization that I'm the vice chairman of. It was founded by this guy called Dian Vimal. And Friends to Mankind, we work very closely with Friends to Mankind, so lots of projects overlap with Friends to Mankind.
Right.
So Friends to Mankind started off this new movie. We basically bought up the whole script, ran a whole production. The movie's going to be out next year in the cinemas. We got people like Zahim Al-Bakri on board. We got Azura Zainal. Some really good names on it. And what the project did was it actually opened the door for young people to come and learn about filmmaking.
All right.
Hands on.
Oh.
So an actual movie, producing actual movie. So we actually, Friends to Mankind actually took that project just for this intent.
Wow.
So the staffs are all students,
and we got people to come and learn, and people who learn how to man the camera, and my team's gonna learn how to market this movie. So more opening will happen. So you learn on the whole process chain. That's how we provoke learning. We provoke transformation. So you learn the marketing. On the marketing side, you have a bunch of people learning. On the production side, you have a bunch of people learning. On the what do you call this, costume side, there's a different, So that was our biggest project this year actually. Together with Friends to Mankind.
Besides that,
we also have this thing called Hack It series. Also, we run with Friends to Mankind, but the Hack It series is basically a project where it inspires kids to pick up life skills.
Oh.
So there are so many graduates now finishing school, and they don't really have the life skill that.
How you define life skill, by the way?
Competency is another thing altogether, I would say. Like sometimes we do lots of hiring, and a lot of our hiring, we realize lots of graduates, how they communicate about themselves is totally not of a graduate.
Oh, you mean all the skills, soft skills,
yeah, soft
and
skills,
communication
and
skills.
So we want to build communication skill, project management skills. There are many skills that you can do that you bring value to your workplace,
right,
or you bring value to wherever you are, and then how you take that and you make a difference with that. I think we've had so many clients we work with, and the turnover is so high because competency is not really a real thing for them.
Turnover in those companies, right?
In those companies, right? Even I had turnover that people came and go.
Right.
But I think the awareness I need to work on this, I need to build on this, and it's not really there for many youth these days. So they just shift as and when they want, and I think it's just a culture that we need to address.
The less commitment in their work.
Commitment level. And I think if you fail to give commitment at your work, you fail to commit to yourself.
And relationship as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows up everywhere.
And goes on.
It shows up everywhere, If how you do one thing is mostly how you do every other thing.
That's very true. Yeah.
So in terms of projects, that's what we're doing. We're building more workshops for life skills for youth. through the Hack It series. And also it's a work with Friends to Mankind. You guys should really interview Friends to Mankind, but then you might interview me again.
Like, we'll get the vice chairman here.
Same person we are interviewing.
but it's really a great organization to work with. We have a team there working on that. The other projects that we're working with, we're starting off Live Inspire Sweden. So Sweden's gonna be really cool because
But why Sweden?
Yeah, is it because of IKEA?
no. I think because we have friends there to work with, and I think the people there are also quite receptive to what we do right now.
That's brilliant.
We're also in talks with Live Inspires London as well. So see how that unfolds.
So it's still in discussion.
It's in discussion, but
have you done your survey? Like, I'm sure, like, probably the people there, they might have different expectation, different synergy altogether.
Yeah, we've done it.
Yeah. So how is it? How different is it from the Malaysian community?
I think from what I understand and from what we did research in Sweden, people there are really hardworking.
Oh, that's interesting.
People there are really
but I thought they work lesser hours than Malaysians.
Yeah, but the quality of hours they put in, like sometimes if you pick an organization, people's 4 hours equivalent to people's 16 hours of work.
Wow.
You know, and if you really look at how people really work at work, your peak productivity happens within 4 hours. You know, the other 4 hours at work is I go make my coffee,
chit chat,
do my discussions, surf Facebook, you know. So then 4 hours passes by so fast. But if you really accumulate your productivity, it's a max of 4 hours. And I think that's how they capitalize on that. In some countries or some organizational cultures.
So what do they need to be inspired about? I mean,
I think they're looking at lifestyle. How do they bring a quality of life? How do they build a better quality of life in terms of what happens after work? So there's a lot of soul searching there, I suppose.
Right.
So that's why if you really look at a lot of European countries, there are more meditation centers being open, there are more yoga centers being open.
That's very true. A lot of like medication and also meditating, you know, just to find about yourself
and
after work.
And you can see the people there will focus on quality of life, and I think that's where our product fits really well, and how we can go and evoke more of that.
I don't mean to stereotype Asian and Western again here, but I studied a little bit how it is different, childhood education. In Sweden or northern part of Europe and compared to Asian countries, it's so different. They really do focus on the soft skills, communication skills, critical thinking skills. So when they grow up with that such environment, it's different. The products, the results are so different.
It's very different.
So I guess they can also implement those skills into workplace as well.
What do you see Live Inspire, at least in the Malaysian or in Southeast Asia context?
Right.
Are you guys expanding in Southeast Asia? Or you're straight away packing bags to London and
No, we're not packing. We're not going anywhere. We're just expanding.
Right.
I think we will continue to do what we do, maybe in a more in a different way as we go on in time. In Southeast Asia, we're definitely expanding to other countries right now.
Singapore, right?
Singapore. We will going into Brunei. Let's see what doors open, and when we grow very organically.
And you don't have a marketing budget or marketing department, as far as I know?
No, we don't have a marketing, because we realize our brand should be the embodiment of what marketing is about. If you build your brand rightly, people will come to you.
For sure.
People will want to work with you. People want to build with you. People want to be part of what you do. And that's why we do the Live Inspire series, because through the series people get to understand. They may not understand exactly what we do, but they know this is a fun company to work with. This is a company that propagates or inspires growth. This is a company that knows what play is about and what holds a play. is a company who knows how to brand, to bring play into the platform, but yet bring in a brand to sponsor it, and which also means they know how to work with corporates. In the Live and Inspire series, we show how we work with corporates. We show how we work with community. We show how we work with an individual. So the work itself becomes our marketing, you know. So and I always tell my team, if you do your work right, that itself will sell. If you are honest at your work, that itself will sell. You don't really need to start off a marketing where someone really goes to market stuff that you do.
And companies actually approach you organically as well.
All the time. Yeah.
That's really great. Yeah.
We get calls every other day. And usually when the client calls us, then they're ready for it. Then we go and present, and usually everything goes through.
Yeah.
It's less stressful. Somehow, I mean, we it's not that we don't work with targets. We do work with targets. But the more we work at what you're currently doing, the targets get hit easier. If you create a space where people participate, or you create a place where people can participate, there's no way you can be irrelevant to the marketplace. And I learned this from Dian Vimal, and he actually put this whole structure together about learning to participate. And that's the first fundamental rule. If you know how to participate, many things can happen. And that's basically the culture that we're building at Live and Inspire.
So that's the end of the Durian Heat for today. Thank you for tuning in to Durian ASEAN. I'm Grace Cho. For more interviews by Durian ASEAN, please tune into our website at durianasean.com. If you're on the go, you can always download our TuneIn app on your mobile. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels at Durian ASEAN and Durian ASEAN TV. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. We always welcome feedback from our listeners. Stay tuned with the Durian Heat from Tuesday to Thursday, the same time at 1 p.m. GMT plus 8. You are now listening to Durian ASEAN. You're now listening to Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.